beautiful creation. There's no way the grass is greener. There's no way the sunshine brighter. The land of many rivers. Yes, we have.
Good evening, everyone. It's Consciously Interviewed here, and it gives me, great pleasure. Very nice lady, very nice young lady here by the name of Marissa, whose single is going to be out on the 19th, which is when this interview will be aired as well. So you're going to get a double whammy. You're going to find out all about her, and you're going to get to like the single. The single is a homage to her native land or her heritage, Guyana. So welcome, Marissa.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, and look at that smile. You know, we need it right now. In this winter, I'm telling you, we need it. What I like to do is just start at the beginning so people can find out more about you. So tell us where you were born and basically how your love of Guyana developed.
So I was born in London. However, both my parents were born in Guyana. My mum's from Georgetown and my dad from Essequibo. And ever since the age of 4, I've been going to Guyana every year until about the age of 14. So I really consider it as a second home rather than a holiday. The song I Love Guyana was just to celebrate my culture, my heritage, the lifestyle that I live. Even though, I'm in the UK, my home is a very Guyanese home. I eat Guyanese cuisine. So I just really wanted to kind of showcase that. Also, I've realized, growing up in London, a lot of people actually haven't heard of Guyana and they constantly confuse it with Ghana. And that just really frustrates me. So I just put pen to paper and I was like, I'm going to write a song about how much I love my country and, everything that it has.
I mean,
that's where it all started.
No, I find that kind of nice because usually, all right, let's say in your age group, because I'm obviously a tad older, that, there is not, they tend to be more leaning towards the West in the sense of they're not so much into their homeland or their heritage as, we would be in my age group. So that's really nice to see. So tell me why you love Guyana. What are the things that you love about Guyana?
As I said before, the culture, the food, there's so many hidden treasures that many people, haven't seen or heard of. One being like the Kaichor Falls. A lot of Guyanese people actually who live there haven't even visited it. And I went there 2 years ago and it was just magical just to see another part of Guyana. And for me, I felt like, with everything that's going on at the moment in terms of the election, I just felt like we needed a patriotic song to unite the country really, and also something to advertise it for. Hopefully when we can fly again, I'd love for people to visit Guyana because it's such a beautiful country.
I'm tempted to go now. I really do. I mean, my parents were Jamaican, but again, I don't know anything about Guyana either. So yeah, I hear what you're saying. So okay, let's go on to your musical career, because obviously you have a really good voice. I shouldn't say obviously, because sometimes you hear some records, you think, really? You can sing. So and also how the song was arranged. So how did you get into music, or what was the catalyst that made you decide this is what I want to do?
So I've always enjoyed singing as a child, really. I've always been involved in anything theatrical, anything musical. I just love it. And when I was about 14, 15, right around the corner, because I live in Camden, they had something called The Shed, and that's when I just started making music and writing music. And then from there moved on to join a reggae band.
Right.
And then we started touring around Brixton and different parts of London.
All right now.
And then after that, I went on to study drama.
Okay.
But now I am studying a master's in commercial songwriting and music production.
That just super six. It's one thing doing a degree, but going on to do masters, that is total commitment. That's definitely dedication there. Yeah, carry on, sorry.
I just wanted to kind of understand songwriting in depth.
Yeah.
And it also gives you an opportunity to develop your voice as well, and yourself as an artist. And I felt that now I'm at the position where I want to do that and, you know, delve in the music industry.
Nice, very good. As I said, it's one thing to say, right, I want to do music, but to show such dedication, definitely, you know, well done. How would you describe yourself? What genre would you, or genres would you say that is yours? You know. So
I Love Guyana is my first soca song. It's my first time doing soca.
Yeah.
But usually I stick to or I write commercial pop fused with dancehall.
Okay.
Fused with reggae.
Yeah.
As I said before, you know, even though I'm born in London and I live in Camden, in the music that I write, I really want to have my culture shine through.
Yeah, yeah.
Just to not let that go.
Yeah.
And yeah, so it's kind of like a unique fusion type kind of music.
Yeah.
We've been trying to put a name to it, the genre. Some might call it Afro pop. I call it dancehall pop.
Right.
Yeah.
So, you know, I think in the future we're going to find out, you know, just what you think about. Yeah, definitely. Who would you say are your influences, major influences?
I don't want to be cliche, but I really have to say Rihanna.
Really? Okay.
I absolutely love her. I love her music. I love the fact that in work she fused patois with, you know, into the commercial market.
Yeah, yeah.
And I was doing that before that song came out, and I was just like, oh my God, yes.
That's good.
Yeah. So yeah, my main aim is to, you know, include patois in my music as well, just to kind of bridge like a language gap.
Yeah.
Between the Western world and the Caribbean.
I hear you. Yeah.
And she's also, her mum's Guyanese as well, so that's another thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the Bajan part comes from her father.
Her dad, yeah.
Ah, okay. See,
that's why in work, in work you can kind of notice that her patois is more Guyanese. If you're not Guyanese, you wouldn't hear it, but the way she says certain things, it's like, okay, yeah, I hear that.
Yeah, that's really good. You see what I'm saying? We're so we're rich, you know. We're rich in a lot of different things. Because as I said, I just look for the Bajan. I don't think about anything else.
Yeah.
You can tell the difference.
Yeah.
That's amazing. So, what are your plans for Guyana? What do you hope to happen with Guyana, your song?
Well, with this song, this song is it's a very patriotic song. I hope that it will do well for Guyanese tourism. I'd love for that people, especially the lyric video that's coming out. It showcases all of Guyana. I've tried to include everything in the lyrics as well. I just really want it to be an anthem for Guyana. Like I want it to be that. I want it to be that song and for it to have that legacy. So
so we got the single coming out on the 19th.
On the 19th.
On the 19th, and then we've got the video.
The music video. So the single comes out at 12.
Right. On the 19th.
12 o'clock on the dot on the 19th, and the music video comes out at 6.
Okay. And I think in between that will probably be the interview so that people know all about you. Fantastic. I love it. Okay, so tell us your social media handles. Where can we find you?
Yeah, so my Instagram is Marissa Music Official.
Right.
And Facebook, marissa.mckinnon.
Right.
And you can, if you want to contact me, you can do that through my manager, Jackie Brown.
Right.
And her email is jsbmanagement@mail.com.
Lovely, lovely. I'll make sure that all of that is at the end of the video. Thank you so much for gracing us with your presence. You are like sort of a ray of tropical sunshine. I know that sounds really cliche, but you make me want to smile, and so we need it right now. We need that kind of, because the weather's gloomy, and news is not so brilliant, but it's so nice to have this refreshing tropical reminder that, if we play our cards right, we can get on the plane. That's my goal, man. But thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining Consciously Interviews, and I look forward to your future works. I know it's going to be.
Keep having me.
Yes, no, I know it's going to be something. I know from how you're approaching music that we're going to hear a lot more about you. So thank you for being here. Thank you.
Thanks.
Take care.
One people, one nation. Oh my, I love Guyana, a beautiful creation. There's no way the grass is greener, there's no way the sunshine brighter. The land of many rivers, yes we have plenty water. Everywhere the people come, drinking El Dorado rum. The land of the Jaguar and it running through the Amazon. We cooking by the hour, Galpuri with a sour. No one is chef like we with the pepper pot and the MG. If you're black or Portuguese, Indian or Chinese, all of we is Guyanese, we must live in harmony. Guyana, land of my mother and my father, makes me also rich in culture. One people, one nation, oh my, I love Guyana, a beautiful creation. Guyana, land of my sister and my brother, makes me also rich in culture. One people, one nation. Oh my, I love Guyana, a beautiful creation. We mango is sweeter, the home of the Demerara. We got the great Roraima forest with plenty acre. The girls are very pretty, the boys they love to wine. So you better come to GT whenever it's party time. Our country rich in oil, the land is full of gold. I rep it for Guyana until I gray and old. One day I bring my daughter, one day I bring my son. I show them in Guyana that all of we is one. Guyana, land of my mother and my father. Guyana, oh Guyana, 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 land of my mother and my father, makes me also rich in culture. One people, one nation. Oh my, I love Guyana, a beautiful creation. There's no way the grass is greener, there's no way the sunshine brighter. The land of many rivers, yes we have plenty water. Everywhere the people come, drinking El Dorado rum. The land of the Jaguar and it running through the Amazon. We cooking by the hour, Galpuri with a sour. No one is chef like we with the pepper pot and the MG. If you're black or Portuguese, Indian or Chinese, all of we is Guyanese, we must live in harmony. Guyana, land of my mother and my father, makes me also rich in culture. One people, one nation, oh my, I love Guyana, a beautiful creation. Guyana, land of my sister and my brother, makes me also rich in culture. One people, one nation. to wine. So you better come to GT whenever it's party time. Our country rich in oil, the land is full of gold. I reppin' for Guyana until I grey and old. One day I bring my daughter, one day I bring my son. I show them in Guyana that all of we is one. Guyana, land of my mother and my father, makes me also rich in culture. One people, one nation, oh my, I love Guyana, a beautiful creation. Guyana, land of my sister and my brother, makes me also rich in culture. One people, one nation, oh my, I love Guyana, a beautiful creation. I really love this country, the soca and the chutney. Visit the kite fall, go online by the sea wall. Even though mosquito biting, all of we must stop the fighting. Show love, not war and hate, cause all of we know Guyana great. Guyana, land of my mother and my father, makes me also rich in culture. One people, one nation, oh my, I love Guyana, a beautiful creation. Guyana, land of my sister and my brother, makes me also rich in culture. One people, one nation, oh my, I love Guyana, a beautiful creation. One people, one nation, one